So why y'all saying this is already established, man? If y'all know this is supposed to be a revelation, that's supposed to be the end, why y'all keep saying that this has already happened? That the devil that fell from heaven. He's in the bottomless pit. Y'all so simple, it's ridiculous, man. There's nothing deep about you, man. Y'all in little shallow water, man. Y'all ain't even in a 3-foot pool. Y'all splashing in the puddle after a rainy day, man. Go ahead, brother.
Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought.
Hey, get that sign up, bro. Y'all don't realize that dragon represents the so-called white man's power structure, man. So what is he gonna do, man? He's gonna try to go to war with the with Yahweh and the angels, man. Why y'all think they talking about all these different explorations? No, they setting up these space stations as a war tactic, man. This is the dragon that the Most High is gonna have the angels fighting against, man. But it's not gonna be much of a fight, man. It's gonna be a straight smashing, man. It's gonna be no contest. None, man. That's why we adamants in this thing, man. Cause you can adamant, you can use it as a noun, and then basically we gotta be adamant in our mind frame. In other words, what we believe in, we can't be moved, man. We can't be swayed out of this truth, man. Abaratazah, man, Lord willing. Because the adamant is impenetrable to stone, man. And that's the way our minds got to be. But it's not going to be like that unless you got the truth of these scriptures, man. And you meditating on them, and you study and putting in the work and getting your full armor on, man. You're not going to be an adamant stone, man. You're going to get penetrated, man, eventually. Because these demons, all they do is pinpoint your weak spots. But yeah, the pride of this devil thinks that he's going to be able to fight with the Heavenly Father's Son and his heavenly host, man. Go ahead.
Break it down more. Might think it's literal.
Well, we'll go into it.
No, I'm saying it's not a literal image. It ain't going to be an actual dragon.
Yeah.
We're talking about the military structure.
Yeah. Well, and everything that represents this place, man, from its religion, philosophies, everything that's attached to the mind frame of this kingdom, man. Everything that represents this place is tied up in that dragon, man. But like the brother, the main part dealing with this scripture is this military, man. Read on. Yep, it's gonna be a light work for Yahweh to make the armies of the earth look like you fighting a little 3-year-old. You imagine you got a little 3-year-old, barely can walk good, just getting kind of sturdy, and sit up there trying to fight. How bad could you do a 3-year-old? You just pick it up by the ankle, swinging, throwing the motherfucker across the street. That's how the Heavenly Father gonna do with this place, man. Go ahead.
Okay. On Revelation 12:7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. Yep. And the dragon fought and his angels.
Multiple heavens, man. Talking about in the skies, in the atmosphere right now, man. Y'all look up and there's multiple heavens, man. Y'all just think of that image that he saw programmed in your head, man. Go ahead. Hey, America, man, the air, Air Forces, man.
Yeah. They don't really fight if you the Navy about the aircraft carriers.
Yeah, aircraft carriers and stuff like that, but these stealth fighter jets and shit, they can nowhere close come to the capabilities of the chariots, man. Y'all barely get a wing tip that y'all going down, man. The angels ain't never had to eject out of a chariot, man. So that's a joke, man. Go ahead.
They can go fast, they can go at the speed of sound. That's when they create that sonic boom.
Yeah.
It's on a few jets that safely get up to that speed.
But when they do that, they just going straight.
Yeah. They're not maneuvering.
Yeah.
Going straight.
Go ahead.
Okay. And prevailed not.
And prevailed not. So the armies of the earth is going to try to combat with the Heavenly Father, and they're going to prevail not. They're going to get wiped out, man. It's going to be an easy job, man. It's going to be a beautiful sight, man. That's why we fighting, to be witness to these things, man. To be a part of it. I want to be able to fly up on my own and rip a jet in half, man. I want to go grab a missile and throw it back at the ship that it shot out of, man. I'll be back to it hit 15, and then jump to aim on 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Sirach 16 and 15. The Most High hardened Pharaoh, that he should not know him, that his powerful works might be known to the world.
That's the whole point of Esau being lifted up to where he's at, man. So his powerful works, Yahweh's powerful works should be known to the world, man. We coming in to the end of the new history, man. The history books are being written, man. We're not gonna be like Esau got it right now. We're not gonna have to go to no library and go look up and pull out encyclopedias and all this stuff to go into the history, man. But we're in an important time right now, man. We're in the most crucial time, and the scriptures always tell you, like when they go into Jacob's trouble, it tell you it's going to be like a time never seen before. And other countless scriptures, it tell you that we're coming up to a time like never before, man. And the only thing that's coming is two things, salvation and judgment. So it's going to be real quick in Wisdom of Solomon 5. It's going to be a judgment, a salvation that's never been seen. And it's going to be a judgment that's far before, more than what y'all expect, man. Y'all want to talk about rapture and 1,000 years and all this madness, man. No, man, it's going to be a bloody mess, man, in the streets of America and other parts of the world. The other parts of the world are in chaos, man. But when this independent society, dependent society crashes, it's gonna be the height of chaos, man. Because you don't have nothing to survive on outside of your stores. If you can't go to the store and buy something from the devil, you shit out of luck, man.
Hey, I can say this. That's what just happened in Venezuela.
Yeah.
Food riots, man. And none of the people grow their own food. So what happens? They gotta go to the grocery store to get their food, and the grocery store don't have food. So they rioting like crazy, man. They going crazy out there.
Yeah, I see.
And the same thing's gonna happen to America. But these people out here, Esau has systematically took the farmers out of the hands of the people. Right? He won't let you grow your own farm. He won't let you grow your own food, raise your own cattle. So what do you gotta do? You gotta go to your local grocery store to get food. So when the truckers strike, when they stop bringing in food and water, man, these people gonna go crazy.
Yep.
All right, you ain't gonna be going to no restaurants, man. You're gonna be trying to find somebody to kill to take their food and water.
Yep.
And that's what's happening to America, man. It's happening right now. All right, and it's gonna be heightened up, man.
Yeah, and with all this happening, this is why we mad. This is why we mourning, because we see everything that's coming up, so to speak, man. We see that all these other different countries that's crashing is just leading to America's fall, man. We seeing that when they hit here, it's gonna be so why should you be happy and Jake wanna party and celebrate? What you got to celebrate for, man? I'm seeing a new trend with Jake now. Jake can't even hold down an apartment, man. They living out of motels and rooms and shit right now, man. You have 3 fucking grown-ass women and living in a fucking hotel room and barely paying $75 a week, man, and still struggling. And that's ridiculous, man. But then at the end of the night, what they gonna do? And they sitting up there in a fucking in a one-room, raggedy ass motel, and then they get in there, they gonna transform in to look like they something. You look like a Babylonian whore, basically. When you get transformed, that's all you do is train in from a raggedy hoe to a presentable hoe. And then they go turn up for cheap. get whatever cheap drugs they can. They go call every bitch. I'm solely convinced that through social media, and this is the way this society is set up with this technology, man, every single bitch has at least 20 niggas she's fucking with. Yep. She may not deal with them all at one time, but she got 20 niggas in her phone at minimum she can call when she need drugs, money, gas, dick, a place to lay a funky ass head, man, full of tracks and sour ass weed, man.
That's right. That's
every
exactly
single
right.
one of them, and they work and survive off of you weak niggas, man.
That's right.
They got the nigga that treat them like shit, but fucks the shit out of them at the end of the night.
That's right.
Blunt. They got the nigga when they hungry, oh, I'm on something to eat. Oh, babe, what you want? What you want? I got you. All in hopes to get the box, but never get it.
Yep.
She might rub on your shit a little bit, give you a peck on the cheek. I seen a nigga was pumping the chick gas. I'm thinking they together. He done filled up her tank on his card, and then they getting all she did gave him that little pat on the back, and they went to 2 separate cars, man.
Now, boy, that probably was marriage.
Might have been, man. But these bitches is operating like that. They don't have shit going for themselves, but they surviving off of multiple niggas, man. Right. They know, okay, I gotta give these type of dudes pussy, or they gonna disappear. These other dudes, they gonna do whatever I tell them, as long as I call them, man. Go ahead, bro. And this is what y'all still celebrating, man. It's crazy. Go ahead, bro.
It's Sirach 13 and 25. The heart of a man changes his countenance, whether it be for good or evil.
Hey, and you know the heart is not talking about your vascular organ, man. It's dealing with your mind, your mental process, man. It changes the countenance of a man. It say whether for good and for evil, man. The countenance of the men of the Lord, our mind frame changed us for good, man. We meditating on wisdom, man. We using wisdom to walk in our daily lives, man. Everything that we do, every decision that you make should be according to the Spirit of the Heavenly Father, man. Every single thing you do day to day, man. And if you doing that, then you'll do good, man. Not saying you ain't gonna go through hell, because we still under curses, but you'll suffer for righteousness. You won't suffer because you keep fucking up. I don't want to get punished for doing something I know I wasn't supposed to do, man. But how you gonna do that if you're not in these scriptures, man? That's when you start getting weak and you slip up. You might do good for a long period of time, but it take 2 weeks, you done fucked off, ain't done no studying, and them demons say, okay, damn, I can get them right now. It's something you've been so strong against and had strength against, all of a sudden you weak to it, man. You've been so hard on females for 6-7 years, but all of a sudden, you forget about that aspect of it. You think you got that covered. And the Most High allow a demon to jump in this bitch that just woos the fuck out you. Yep. And you know better, and now you catch yourself doing stupid shit, man. All because this bitch presented herself. That's what the demons do. They're there to woo your ass, man. They want you to make you get comfortable and look, oh damn. Man, this is an alright female right here. My family member, right, he kind of cool. He listen to what I saying. He don't buck up. Not knowing you can't change what the demons are set to do, man. You got to understand that. These people around us, if they not in the truth, they are set to pull you out of the truth, man. Yep. Your woman is set to pull you out. Your kids are set to pull you out. Every aspect outside of the brotherhood is against you, man. Whether you see it or not. That's why we always harp on the elect, man. And we dealing with a society where the elites then created a platform to where they don't have to see you every day. They don't have to deal with you, period. But they got people that believe in their well in what they created. So the people that's around you directly are going to affect you through the influence of Satan, man. But we don't do that. But y'all caught up in that. So y'all confidence is gonna change y'all for evil because you following an evil power, man. But in your eyes, it looks good, man. That's why you celebrating and fighting for happiness, man. Because you think this is our way of life. Read that next verse.
Okay.